Hi guys. This week we're gonna read The Gruffalo and The Gruffalo Child. The Gruffalo. A mouse took a stroll through the deep dark woods, and a fox saw the mouse. In the mouse, he looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch inside my underground house." "It's terribly kind of you, Fox, but no, I'm going to have lunch with the Gruffalo." "A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo?" "A Gruffalo? Why, don't you know? He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws." "Where are you meeting him?" "Here, by these rocks, and his favorite food is roasted fox." "Roasted fox, oh my!" Fox said. "Goodbye, little mouse," and away he sped. Silly old fox, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? On went the mouse through the deep dark woods, and an owl saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going, little brown mouse?" "Join me for tea in my treetop house." "It's frightfully nice of you, owl, but no, I'm going to have tea with a Gruffalo." "A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo?" "A Gruffalo, why, don't you know? He has knobby knees and turned out toes and a poisonous wart on the end of his nose." "Where are you meeting him?" "Here by this stream, and his favorite food is owl ice cream." "Owl ice cream, to-wit, to-hoo." "Goodbye, little mouse," and away the owl flew. Silly old owl, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? On went the mouse through the deep dark woods, and a snake saw the mouse, and the mouse, they looked good. "Where are you going, little brown mouse?" "Come for a feast in my log pile house." "It's wonderfully good of you, snake, but no, I'm having a feast with a Gruffalo." "A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo?" "A Gruffalo, why, don't you know? His eyes are orange, his tongue is black, he has purple pricklies all over his back." "Where are you meeting him?" "Here by this lake, and his favorite food is scrambled snake." "Scrambled snake, it's time that I hide." "Goodbye, little mouse," and away the snake slid. Silly old snake, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? "Oh, but who is this terrible creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth and his terrible jaw and his knobby knees and his turned out toes and the poisonous wart at the end of his nose? His eyes are orange and his tongue is black. He has purply prickles all over his back. Oh, help! Oh, no, it's a Gruffalo!" "My favorite food," the Gruffalo said. "You'll taste so good on a slice of bread." "Good," said the mouse. "Don't call me good. I'm the scariest creature in the deep dark woods. Just walk behind me and you'll see. Everyone is afraid of me." "Oh, sure," said the Gruffalo, bursting with laughter. "You lead the way and I'll follow after." They walked and walked till the Gruffalo said, "I hear a hiss in the grass ahead." Snake, said the mouse. Why, Snake, hello. Snake took one look at that Gruffalo. Oh dear, he said, goodbye, little mouse, and slid right into his log pile house. You see, said little mouse, I told you so. Amazing, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear a hoot in the trees ahead. It's an owl, said the mouse. Why, Owl, hello. Owl took one look at that Gruffalo. Boo-hoo, he said. Goodbye, little mouse, and flew right up to his treetop house. You see, said little mouse, I told you so. Astonishing, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear some paws on the path ahead. It's Fox, said the mouse. Why, hello, Fox. Fox took one look at Gruffalo. Oh, help, he said. Goodbye, little mouse, and he ran right into his underground house. The mouse said, Gruffalo, now you see, everyone is afraid of me, but now my tummy is starting to grumble, and my favorite food is Gruffalo Crumble. Gruffalo Crumble, the Gruffalo said, and as quick as the wind, he turned and fled. All was quiet in the deep, dark woods. The mouse found a nut, and the nut was good. The end. The Gruffalo Child. The Gruffalo said that no Gruffalo should ever set foot in the deep, dark woods. Why not? Why not? Because if you do, the big bad mouse will be after you. I met him once, said the Gruffalo. I met him a long, long time ago. What does he look like? Tell me, Dad. Is he terribly big and terribly bad? I can't quite remember, said the Gruffalo. Then he thought a minute, and he scratched his head. The big bad mouse was terribly strong, and all his scary tail was terribly long. His eyes are like pools of terrible fire, and his whiskers were tougher than wires. One snowy night, while the Gruffalo snored, the Gruffalo Child was feeling bored. The Gruffalo Child was feeling brave, so she tiptoed out of the Gruffalo cave. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. Into the woods went the Gruffalo Child. Ow! Ooh, the trail in the snow. Those trails, and where do they go? A trail popped out of the pile log house. Could that be the trail of the big bad mouse? See the snake? Out slid the creature. His eyes were small, and he didn't have whiskers. None, not at all. You're not a mouse. Not I, said the snake. He's down by the lake eating Gruffalo cake. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. I'm not scared, said the Gruffalo Child. Ow! Marks in the snow. Those are claw marks. Where do they go? The two eyes gleamed in the treetop house. Could these be the eyes of the big bad mouse? Down flew the creature. His tail was short, and he didn't have any whiskers of any sort. You're not a mouse? To who? Not I, but he's somewhere nearby eating Gruffalo pie. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. I am not scared, said the Gruffalo child. Ahoo! Tracks in the snow. Whose is this tracks, and where does it go? Whiskers at last in an underground house. Could this be the home of the big bad mouse? Out slunk the creature. His eyes were fiery. His tail wasn't scaly. His whiskers weren't wiry. You're not the mouse? Oh, not me. He's under a tree drinking Gruffalo tea. It's all a trick, said the Gruffalo child as she sat on the stump where the snow lay pile. I don't believe in the big bad mouse. But here comes the little one out of his house. Not big, not bad, but a mouse at least. You'll taste good as a midnight feast. Wait, said the mouse, before you eat. There's a friend of mine I thought you ought to meet. If you'll let me hop onto the hazel twig, I'll beckon my friend so bad and so big. The Gruffalo child unclenched her fist. The big bad mouse, so he does exist. The mouse hopped into the hazel tree and beckoned, and he said, just wait and you'll see. Then came the moon. It was bright and round, and a terrible shadow fell onto the ground. Who is this creature so big, bad, and strong? His tail is whiskery and terribly long. His ears are enormous, and all over his shoulder he carries a nut as big as a boulder. The big bad mouse yelled at the Gruffalo child. The mouse jumped down from the twig and smiled. Ahoo, prints in the snow. Whose are these footprints and where do they go? The footprints led back to the Gruffalo cave, and the Gruffalo child was a bit less brave. The Gruffalo child was a bit less bored. And the Gruffalo snored, snored, and snored. The end. Hope you guys are having a good week.